Hello there, my lovelies. My name is Maya Joy Kana, and I am a psychic who's on a mission to help everyday people achieve true love. In today's video, I am going to be providing some relationship advice for everyone who has their North Node in Scorpio. So how do you know if your North Node is in Scorpio? Well, your North Node is in Scorpio if your birthday falls within the following range of dates. First, October 5th, 1956 to June 16th of 1958. Second, July 11th, 1975 to January 7th, 1977. Third, February 2nd, 1994 to July 31st of 1995. And finally, the young ones born between August 30th of 2012 and February 18th of 2014. So if this is your North Node, congratulations! You have a very good chance of having a soulmate or twin flame connection in this lifetime. Now, my first piece of advice to you is a very simple piece of advice, and that is to wear the color black. Black is going to help to bring out the Scorpio energy within you. My next piece of advice is to be open. Be really open to other ways of doing things. Be willing to break out of your routines and to take some risks and to try some new things and to explore some of your partner's interests. Next, avoid stereotyping. Take time to really get to know the individual preferences of the people around you and be really aware if you find yourself stereotyping people based on age or gender or class or race. This means that you are off track. Next, embrace the bonding that comes from close relationships. Relationships for you are about learning to bond and learning to merge with other people. You've already learned how to get your needs fulfilled. Now it's time to learn what it really feels like to merge with another human being. My next piece of advice is to avoid showing off or trying to entertain your friends or prospective partners. Instead, you want to hold space for other people to step into that role, and you want to hold space for your partner or your friend to be the one who's in the spotlight and to be the one who has all eyes on them. Next, when it comes to your relationships, you really want to seek real, true, deep bonds with other people, and you really want to avoid just making friends or seeking partners because of superficial shared interests. Also, when you are in a relationship, look out for your partner's interests. Really put yourself in your partner's mind and get to know what they need and help to keep them safe. You actually want to work to dismantle the boundaries between the two of you. When in doubt, just connect more. The more time that you spend together, the more energy that you share, the more that you connect, the better. Additionally, you want to try really hard not to be stubborn. Instead, you want to be super flexible with your partner, and you want to be willing to compromise and to adapt your plans and adapt your values and adapt your needs based on who your partner is and what they value, what they need, and what they want. On a similar note, try very hard not to project your values and your goals onto your partner. You might find yourself trying to convince your partner that the things that you value are really important or that they should share in your goals, but it's actually the other way around. You should be willing to take on your partner's values and to support them in their goals. Also, you have been gifted with psychic and intuitive and healing abilities in this lifetime. So really strive to go deep with yourself and to tap into your inner knowing and to rely a bit more on what's actually below the surface rather than what you can see. So when you're with your partner, for example, you want to take some time to really tune into their energy and to look below the surface and to kind of see what might be going on with that person, what's really in their mind, what's really going on in their soul. Try really hard not to just rely on superficial markers of who your partner or even your friends are. Your objective is to kind of be like that detective and to use your intuitive abilities to explore what the best route is. In general, you want to go for sort of cues that you get from the unseen rather than cues that you get from what you can see or what feels safe or comfortable. Take risks and be willing to actually be uncomfortable some of the time. When speaking with your partner, ask a lot of questions with the goal of trying to understand the complete picture of who they are. You really are here to move beyond just gaining material success and working hard. You really are here to learn about people who are different than yourself and to get to know the human experience in a really, really intimate way. Because of this, it's important to actually connect with people who are really, really different than yourself. In fact, I would encourage you to consider dating someone who has maybe no shared interest with you, somebody who's really different, maybe a different age or a different culture, because this is going to be an amazing way to learn. And the same goes with friends. Instead of seeking out friends who have the same hobbies and same interests as you, be willing to put yourself in unfamiliar situations and to meet people who are as different from you as possible. When you are connecting with others, be willing to support them in their goals and their projects and their interests. You are here to support others rather than just supporting yourself. So the more that you can help other people achieve their goals, the better. One thing that can really trap people with this placement is their desire for financial security and wealth. Share all that you have materially with your partner. Consider whether or not some of your material possessions may be weighing you down. It's a very good idea to actually consider living a very minimalistic lifestyle and to focus on the richness that comes from within rather than the richness that can be contained in material possessions. So it can be a very good idea to divest yourself of all material possessions that you don't use on a regular basis or that are not really needed. And just a couple more tips. In general, taking some time to learn about other people psychologically is going to be a great investment of your time and energy. Just be sure that you don't procrastinate in doing this. One of the traps with this placement can be taking a very long time or even taking too long to commit to something or to make a decision and then missing the window of opportunity. So again, this is about being willing to be uncomfortable and sometimes making a decision based on that deep knowing within and making that decision rather quickly, because what you'll find is that there's a lot of lessons about timing for you. And if you see someone that you're really attracted to, for example, but you don't take that moment of inspiration to introduce yourself, you might find that by the time that you're actually ready to take that risk, that the person has already partnered with someone else. So be very aware of not going too slow and really aligning with the timing that's indicated by your intuition, rather than the timing that might be indicated by the safe bet. And finally, say yes more often. Say yes to your partner, yes to experiences, yes to opportunities to explore the unknown. The more you say yes, the richer of a life that you are going to have and the more love that you will have in your life. If you found value in this video, I highly encourage you to read this book, Cosmic Love, by Jan Spiller. Thank you so much for watching and have a beautiful day. Bye!